Geminis, this is your reading. We're going to look at the Quantum Oracle deck. We're going to look at crystals that will help you during this period of your life, whatever's happening right now. This reading can resonate with your past, present, or future, a mixture of all three. Check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, and Mars sign if you'd like to see different angles or get extra perspective or more insight into the situation. Again, it can resonate with past, present, and future, or a mixture of all three. The energy is the energy. We all just move and work through it differently. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This can also pick up on energies of people around you or close to you or connected to you, even if they're not in your physical vicinity. So keep that in mind as well. This can pick up on any area of life for you. I feel like I'm missing something. There's a lot of shifts and changes that are taking place right now. So just again, like take what's for you, leave what doesn't. I don't know why I just went like blank all of a sudden, but like, yeah, we have our full moon eclipse on the 4th or 5th of July in Capricorn, and there's a lots of destruction and dismantling and endings taking place, and that is like a reoccurring theme. Keep in mind the eclipse energy, the post shadow period is 6 months. We're still in the post shadow period of the last 2 eclipses we just had, so these energies will be playing out for the rest of the year. All right, so let's look at what your guys want you to know about from the Quantum Oracle deck. All right, what are the messages for Gemini? Messages for Geminis, please. I'm like shuffling like trash right now. All right, what are the messages for Geminis? Some of you may be feeling like really quiet or somber. I feel like I'm in your energy because a minute ago I was totally different, and now I'm just kind of like feeling like a little bit reserved. Like I want to sit back and just kind of peep the scene and scope things out and not say anything, or just kind of collect information, take everything in. It's very Gemini-like, very Mercury, which is your ruling planet if you didn't know that. I have a lack of a consciousness of lack. That's the first card that came out. So you could be observing things where you normally may be like really talkative. You may be like that mental energy is really heavy, but you're not saying much. So you appear to be very quiet, but of course your mind is quiet. You're Gemini. So we have a consciousness of lack and deserving. So maybe you are lacking something because you don't feel like you deserve it. Let's look and see. Both of these are consciousness cards, or in the consciousness suit we have 5 and then 6. So let's look at the consciousness of lack first and foremost. I don't like that. Something missing. A man leans dejectedly on a concrete heart. His back is turned to the potential gold and beauty held there. His melancholy seems overwhelming, and this card may reveal a similar, yeah, it does feel really melancholy, and I think that's kind of why I like lost my words, because I'm like, I just kind of felt blah all of a sudden. Very melancholy. So anyway, his melancholy is like sad, down, not really down, just kind of not upbeat, not really joyful or lively. Anyway, his melancholy seems overwhelming, and this card may reveal a similar energy for you at this time. There may be some financial limitation for you, possibly even significant money woes, but this card could indicate restriction in other areas as well. You may be experiencing some limitations in love or relationships, and the feelings of loss could be frustrating or sad. This consciousness card reveals even deeper issues than the Great Gratitude card reversed. It demands that you shift out of a lack consciousness now, even if you feel something is missing from your life. Your fear only restricts you further, making you more miserable and manifesting more limitation. It may be difficult to focus on something positive when you're lonely or have financial troubles, but it's absolutely necessary to do so if you want to change that reality. Take the steps take the steps you need to resolve whatever issue may be bothering you, but don't stop there. Make the energetic calls to always acknowledge what you have, even to the smallest detail. Choosing to value yourself in your life will break down the harsh feelings in your heart and bring many amazing experiences to you. There's an affirmation: I let go of limitation and lack. I always choose to see the value in my life and in myself. And I feel like it is within. It feels like you feel like you're lacking something within. Maybe you feel like there's something you desire that you don't have what it takes to obtain. It could be financial, it could be looks, it could be something other than money that's tangible. Whatever it is, there's a need for you to find a way to get over that or become okay with it, because it's actually blocking your blessings. So let's look at, I don't know why I put the book down like I was done. I ain't done. All right. So there's definitely something that you want, that you desire, but it's like you're wanting it so bad that you're pushing it away. And I feel like that kind of came up in somebody else's reading. Maybe you have, I feel like if you're close to Taurus, or if you're Taurus Gemini cusp, or if you're a Taurus in Vedic astrology or something like that, go watch Taurus's reading, because a similar thing came up. Is like if it's fear holding you back or something, you'll probably get to the point where you're like, I've had enough. And anyway, let's look at deserving. Your true worthiness. A woman stands in front of a stately home, picking beautiful flowers and enjoying her environment. She has a happy and fulfilling life, and she knows she deserves all that she has attained. The outcome you desire and deserve are about to line up for you, so investigate your attitude and expectations. You can accelerate the timeline by affirming your readiness and worthiness to receive. And it's like it's there, it's waiting for you, but you're stuck in this doubt. And that is keeping it from actually coming in for you. Okay, you can accelerate this timeline by affirming your readiness and worthiness to receive. There's some healing that needs to take place, obviously, here. You've been longing for something to come to fruition, and in your mind you know that you deserve it, but sometimes in your heart of hearts you may not always be sure. It's time to really feel your worthiness and know that you deserve all the great and good things that the universe has to offer. Whether it's love, a career, money, or healing, the world is ready to provide it. You know that you're worthy. You know that you are worthy to receive. This card, I'm reading the reverse. It's not in reverse. So yeah, it's like you know you deserve it, but for whatever reason, maybe you feel like you don't, like say it's a relationship. Maybe you feel like, you know, you were always meant to be with this person, but for whatever reason you're like, oh, they're not gonna pick me, or that I don't deserve them, or you know, whatever it is, self-sabotaging bullshit you're telling yourself. Stop. There's some healing that needs to take place. So let's see what can help you get out of this consciousness mindset. Oh, before I go there, let's look at the crystals. Let's see what crystals will help uplift you and get you out of this rut. It feels like Four of Cups. It's like something's being offered to you and you're like, yeah, but I don't deserve it. And it's like, will you just take the fucking cup? So that's how this feels so far. Let's see what crystals are going to assist with turning your energy around, turning that frown upside down. All right. Give me crystals for Geminis, please. Ooh, okay. Pyrite, Labradorite so far. Anything else for Gemini? Amber, I love it. All right, I'll take those three. Thank you. Pyrites, that's how we spell it. And this is the way it looks. Please pause it if you want to write them down. Sorry. This is Pyrite, aka Fool's Gold. It looks a lot different in person. This is a very, very raw version. It's a lot prettier than this. The cards don't really do the crystals all that much justice. I don't have one anymore. I do need to repurchase one. However, it is a very pretty crystal. What it is, Pyrite, aka Fool's Gold, is a metallic sulfide mineral. It's blingy, confident vibes, and often perfect cubic structure aligns us with nature's power to give energy to amazing, beautiful things like you, baby. Who needs it? Chronically lethargic. Anyone sleeping on their potential, which is what I feel like you're doing. You're not believing in yourself. Where to put it? Pyrite is often used near the solar plexus or will center, but it works wonders anywhere you need a little boost of masculine energy. So there's something you need to take action towards to get what you deserve. For example, on the fellas, the low abdomen, just saying. When to use it on that romantic weekend away from the kids, and whenever the energy to power through feels shrouded in dark matter. Call on your core power. Well, that's it. All right, labradorite. And my necklace broke, so I'm not wearing it today. My chain on my necklace broke. I have a labradorite pendant, so if you look at another reading, you likely see it on me. This is how you spell it. Labradorite. All right, what it is. Labradorite is a feldspar mineral first discovered in Canada's frozen north. The stone seems to hold a light of aura borealis just beneath the surface. Its slightly psychedelic iridescent dance is known quite appropriately as labradorescence. Who needs it? Adventurers exploring far-off lands, places, alchemical, spiritual, artistic, and dreamy, or any Pisces. Where to put it? Wherever you cast your spells. And I think this is just for good faith, for help getting in touch with your inner child and just having fun and going along the flow, enjoying the process, enjoying the journey. When you've lost faith, when to use it? When you've lost faith in your magic, lack of confidence, or unworthiness. When the world is weird, wonderful, whimsical, watery rock. The world is a weird, wonderful, whimsical, watery rock hurtling through space, and you're on it, and that makes you special. Gaze into labradorite and delight in that. Protect your magic. All right, last one, amber. This is what it looks like. I'll show you again. Amber. Very, very pretty. What it is, of way ancient origin, amber is not a rock but a fossilized tree resin with a sugar sweet energy telegraphed by its golden honey and maple syrup hues. Amber promotes a feeling of warmth and well-being from first blush. And armchair paleontologists love the dinosaur era bugs, aka inclusions, sometimes caught inside. Who needs it? Tree people, old souls, anyone gearing up for a long dark winter. Where to put it? Any room you want to convert. Any room you want to convert into a sunroom. When to use it? When you need a metaphysical hug from the universe. Call on amber's cuddly electric blanket vibes and cozy up. Recharge your good vibes. So I definitely think you need this to just kind of uplift you, help your confidence, and just help you kind of have a little fun, you know? Let's get into this tarot reading to see what is going to help you get out of this consciousness of lack. All right. Show me what it's gonna... Let me see how to rephrase this question, my inquiry. Because, let's see. Something's missing. Let's see what's missing. What's missing for Gemini? Show me what's missing. Oh, thank you. Everything's fine. I feel like you're definitely acting like everything is fine. Just kind of like suffering in silence, taking in information. Like I said before, you are kind of scoping the scene. Like I said, like looking around and realizing how much you're not okay with things, but you're not really taking action towards making things better or improving the situation because you don't feel like you deserve it. It's like you don't... Yeah, there's the Fool here. You need to take a leap of faith, but it didn't come out. You need to you need to have more confidence. The Magician here showing itself. Mercury, your ruling planet. Show me what's missing. Yeah, your creative focus is off. The Magician went ahead and came out in reverse. Your creative focus is definitely off. You might be distracted by something. I definitely think there's a lack of confidence, for sure. There's a lack of confidence. You're doubting your ability, your skills, your alchemistic abilities. And didn't Labradorite talk about alchemists? Yeah, you're doubting your magic. So Labradorite could definitely help. Anything else for what's missing? Queen of Pentacles. This could be finances that you're worried about. Maybe you're worried about providing for yourself or other people, or providing for yourself and other people. Maybe you feel like you just can't quite afford to do that. And I think if you continue to say, oh, I can't do this, you will not, you'll train your mind not to look for a way to make it happen. If you say, man, I gotta find a way to make it work, you'll find a way to make it work. But if you say, I can't, you shut your mind off. Your mind stops trying to come up with a solution because you've already told it there is no solution. Don't look for it. So this is Capricorn energy with the Queen of Pentacles, and our eclipse is taking place in the Capricorn again. Like I said before, this could be work related. It could be related to your home, to your body. It does feel a little bit nurturing. It's like something you want to take care of, but there's doubt, there's lack of confidence, and it's really beating you up, and you're pretending like it's not. You're just pretending like everything is fine with this Ten of Swords here. All right, let's look a little bit deeper into the Queen of Pentacles. Show me the Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. I do feel like you're strategizing, you're brainstorming, but I think you're doing so like a place of frustration, not like really brainstorming like, ooh, I feel creative, I feel like confident, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this isn't gonna work, but I don't want to be here, so let me just, like, you're just doing the bare minimum to appease yourself, and it's not quite getting you there. It's like a self-deception. Like, you tell yourself that you're doing enough, but deep down you know you're not. This could be related to your self-care somehow, with the Queen of Pentacles being here, because it does represent self-care. So maybe you're just not taking that great of care of yourself, of your body, of your health, of your home, your environment, things like that. Show me more about the Queen of Pentacles, please. So we have the Moon card and the Nine of Pentacles. There's some type of fear here. I feel like you have your eye on this person. You could be, you could be admiring someone who is very confident. But I think there's some healing, there's some fear. Maybe you're afraid to be independent. You're afraid to be confident. You're afraid to be self-sufficient, or be alone. Maybe not having people to take care of you, or have people to take care of. Maybe there's a sense of identity that you get from that. The Moon card also can represent things that are hidden, subconscious energy, or fears. Fear of making some type of decision. Maybe you're afraid to be single. Maybe you're afraid to be an entrepreneur, to like really follow and chase your dreams. Let's see what the Moon card is about as well. It definitely is intuition and development of intuition. Pay attention to any dreams that you may have. I think it can represent like this illusion, meaning like you, like this confident being, like you see yourself this way, but it seems like an illusion right now. It doesn't seem like you it's like you can't vividly see it because you're not contributing to that, if that makes sense. And maybe you're also just slightly afraid of really truly being completely self-sufficient and maybe on your own. Maybe part of that is scary for you. Maybe you feel like if you don't need people, then people won't need you, or something like that. But I think going in nature could definitely help you uplift your mood. The Nine of Pentacles does show success and happiness. So it's like, are you afraid of success? Or deep down inside, you know that you already have this success. You know that you already have. Because the Nine of Pentacles is self-sufficiency. Someone who can get what they need financially. Any materialistic things that you need, they're, you know, easily accessible for you. It's someone who's successful, confident, abundant, has everything that they need, can provide for themselves. Could also be an entrepreneur. Maybe you're afraid to step out and do those things on your own. Maybe that's why the Moon card is here. I feel like you are still strategizing, like trying to come up with a plan. I don't know, maybe part of this is like because you, maybe where you are, like say right now you're in a job, you have a job, you have a high-ranking position, right? And you know that if you walk away from this job and do what you really want to do, that's going to really make you happy, that you have to take a pay cut, or you have to downsize your home, or your lifestyle is going to make a drastic change, or that you won't have as much power. It's like you're afraid of doing that. That's kind of how that feels. Let's move on, because I feel like the rest of this is pretty clear. Let's look at deserving. I feel like there's not really much to dig into with this card. It talks about your true worth, your worthiness, and it's like deep down inside you know that. But let's see what's blocking you. Excuse me. Let's see what is blocking Gemini from seeing their worthiness. Queen of Water. I think there is a factor of not following your dreams or your intuition, not listening to your heart with the Queen of Water. And then we have Two of Earth. Yeah, you could still be trying to juggle things. Like you could be putting yourself on the back burner. You can be putting your dreams on the back burner, trying to prioritize your work life, your home life, your responsibilities, and putting that over your dreams, putting that before your heart with the Two of Earth and the Queen of Water. Queen of Water and Two of Pentacles. It's like you are still taking care of your responsibilities, like that Seven of Swords card. It's like you're those two swords is like your dreams. You're leaving that behind, and you're killing it for your employer, but you're not honoring yourself, and that's why you feel like you don't deserve your dreams, because you're not dedicating yourself to them. You know what I'm saying? Anything else for what's blocking Gemini? I just saw Judgment. So maybe you haven't learned some type of lesson. You're not being honest with yourself some type of way. You need to forgive yourself. We have the Five of Earth and Knight of Earth. I feel like you are moving very slowly, making small changes, but there's a fear of loss. Maybe you're afraid of losing, like I said, losing your security, losing your home, your friends, your status, your power, your whatever it is. I feel like it's probably petty. It's like, do you want to live your dream, or do you want all this other bullshit that you have right now and you still aren't happy because you still want your dream? So it's like, which one do you want? Not to ridicule you or anything. I'm just like, you're Mercury. You can appreciate logic. So I do feel like you are making slow progress or slow changes with the Knight of Pentacles being here. You could be slowly rearranging your funds or dedicating your time, your energy, effort, or money towards your goals or to things that you enjoy more. But at the same time, in the back of your mind, you're afraid of being left out. You're afraid of being abandoned. You're afraid of getting fired. You're afraid of, losing your job, losing your car, losing your home, losing your friends, losing your family members, losing yourself even. That's probably what you should be more afraid of. But there's a lot of Earth here. I definitely think finances are a thing, or at least materialistic things are a thing. And again, maybe you are someone who provides for other people, and that's why this decision is so daunting on you, because you just want to be careful and you want to make sure you're making the right decision. But I think there's a lot of fear here. And if you stay in a situation out of fear, you'll likely regret it later. So I think there's really a need to get in touch with your intuition and trust yourself and trust your intuition. Like, really follow your heart. Let's dig a little deeper and clarify the Queen of Water. Show me the Queen of Water. Queen of Cups, please. Okay, that's a lot. Some of you, you could be, oh, I was just about to say, you could be going back and forth between two different people, because we do have two queens here. So you could be staying in a relationship that doesn't serve you, that's not good for you. And all because you're afraid of being single. You don't want to be single. You don't want to be alone. You're afraid of being alone or neglected or just being lonely. You could be going back and forth between someone you truly are happy with, and maybe you feel like you don't really deserve them, so maybe you just like keep them on the side or something like that. That could be something that's playing out. We have the Five of Wands. I definitely think there's some type of internal struggle. Your intuition feels like it can't be heard. You either aren't listening to your intuition, or there's an internal battle where your ego is screaming and your intuition is whispering. You know what I'm saying? So there's a need to balance that out. Anything else for Queen of Water? Thank you. Eight of Swords. You definitely feel trapped in your own mind for sure. There's a lot of, like I said, you're quiet. You're not saying much because all of this confusion, and it's like nerve-wracking. It's just back and forth. Okay, I should do this. Okay, but no, if I do that, then this is gonna happen. And I'm like, shit. Okay, what about this? I have to consider this. I gotta think about this. I gotta make a decision about this. I gotta do this. I gotta pay these bills. I gotta talk to this person. It's like you're just going crazy in your fucking mind, and you feel trapped. And because of all of this, you just feel plagued by indecision. You're not making any movements. You're stuck. You're restricted. You feel restricted. You feel stuck in your own mind. You can't see through all the confusion, all the chaos. And it's probably stressful. It's probably giving you a lot of anxiety. And it's also, it's kind of crippling. This is like, you could be slightly overreacting. Like I said, you could be slightly overreacting, being a little bit dramatic, and just being closed-minded. Like, the solution to your problems may be simple, and it may just be something that you're just not interested in doing because you don't like it. You just don't like that option, you know? It very well could be that way. Let's look at Two of Earth. Show me Two of Earth, please. Thank you. Three of Wands. It's like you still have expectations. You are like actively waiting. You're putting in some type of energy, but you are juggling. It's like you're not completely dedicating yourself to the cause. You're juggling, and it's like you're still expecting things to work out and to work in your favor. That could be a little blindly optimistic, but I do feel like that represents your expectations. Like, you put a little action in, so you're just waiting to see, like, ooh, what is this gonna get me? You know what I'm saying? Like you invested $5 and you're like, ooh, am I gonna get a big return on my investment? It's like, are you really though? Because what did you put into it? You know what I'm saying? It's like you could be kind of hoping. It does feel like hopeful, like, oh, maybe, you know, if I just give it a little effort, then it'll work out way better than I expected it to. And it feels a little bit naive. Show me the Five of Earth. Show me Five of Earth, please. Oh no, that's too many. Thank you. Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Five of Earth. Five of Pentacles reversed. This is a big fear. You're very afraid of something. I feel like just because this is your fear, you're gonna have to face it. There's loss, sadness, regret, or remorse. And I feel like this is to come if you don't make the wise decisions with investing your time, energy, effort, or money. If you're not smart about it, and if you sit in this energy too long and not follow your intuition and not listen to your heart, you are going to regret it, and you will end up losing something. And I think, like I said, just because this fear is so significant for you, you're gonna have to face it in order to get over it. The only way out is through. So if that thing that you're dreading is what's keeping you from getting that thing that's going to make you happy, then you're going to have to experience that first so you can see you went through it, you're still alive, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of how the relationship, the universe works sometimes. It's like also like a missed opportunity. I do think there are financial worries. You could be worried about some type of theft or something like that, but it could just simply be a bad investment or lack of investment due to fear. Take where it resonates, leave what doesn't. Show me the Knight of Earth, please. Show me the Knight of Earth. Thank you. Queen of Cups. Yeah, I think you are slowly, like I said, you are slowly dedicating yourself to what your heart's desire is, to your intuition, to your to your goals. But there is a need for new perspective. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There is definitely a need for new perspective, for clarity, for logic, for cutting through the bullshit, considering your emotions and the way you feel, but not allowing your emotions like fear to plague you and to cripple you and to keep you in this chaotic self-imprisonment that is keeping you stuck without making any decisions, without being able to see things clearly, without being able to think clearly, hear your intuition, or follow your heart, follow your dreams. So it's like you already know what you need to do, but you just can't hear your intuition over all the fear chatter. So there's really a need to kind of quiet your mind so that you can get to work and get your creative focus back on track so that you can take action. I hope that was helpful. I hope it made sense. Please check out your other signs: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, all that good stuff. If you want a personal reading, the information is below. Connect with me on social media for other readings, Reiki, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that great stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.